Kevin Ross, your third line fight of the year. Are you on track as far as where you want to be in 2013?
I would say so. Yeah, I mean, I'm my own worst critic, so I always want to be better. But I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made this year and the things I've been able to do.
And in a post-fight interview at Line Fight 8, you mentioned Matt Embry was the one fighter you wanted to fight next. What was your first reaction when Line Fight secured this fight for you guys?
You know, I always knew it was going to happen eventually. It's been in the talks for years now, 2-3 years. So I knew it was only a matter of time. So it was just one of those things that it's like, okay, now it's happening. So it's good. It's good. I'm happy.
Then Line Fight 10 will once again air live on Access TV. Is that good pressure for a fighter, or is that puts more pressure on you?
I mean, I can only speak for myself. For me, it's great. The more pressure there is, the better I perform. I've always been that kind of person. There's times in the past I thought, all right, this is the biggest fight of my career, on some big shows. What's going to happen? Am I going to freeze up? Am I going to get too nervous? And the strange thing is the more pressure there is, the calmer I do get. I don't know why that is, but the better I feel. I want there to be pressure on me. I want there to be a challenge. If there's no challenge, then what are you doing?
3 words to describe what the Soul Assassin will do come Line Fight night.
3 words?
Or 5, or 6.
Just a few words? Put on a show. I always come to put on a show. Win, lose, or draw, you always know it's going to be exciting when I'm in there. And I think that's why people like to come watch me.
You mentioned in an interview, Kevin, that you fight and you're a Muay Thai fighter because it's another way for you to touch lives. So there are days, as we all have, where we just feel like we're tired or we can't really go and train. What motivates you to not have those bad days?
Well, the fans motivate me for one, especially on days when, I felt I performed really bad, and someone comes to me like, wow, that was amazing. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's so bad. It's so bad, and just, you really realize how much what you do can mean to someone, even if to you it might not be the best performance or the best day, whether it's in the gym or in the ring, and really coming to realize that, as long as you're giving it your all, you're gonna be affecting people. Even if you might be your own worst critic, there's people that are going to love what you do. If you go out there and get knocked out with the first kick, people are going to come up and be like, oh, can I get your photo? And sometimes we kind of forget about that, like how much some people can look up to us regardless of how we're feeling in there. So it's important for me to keep that in mind.
And both you and Matt are actually gunning and aiming for win number 3 for this year. How will this end, Line Fight 10, for the both of you?
With one of us winning and one of us losing, unless it's a draw. Whoever loses is going to be disappointed, but this is a fight for the fans, like I feel most of mine are. So no matter what happens, as long as the fans are happy, I'm happy, and as long as I did my best and, did what I trained to do, then I'm going to be happy. But of course, I plan on winning and taking it, but so does he, so you never know.
Very good. Thanks, Kevin.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.